Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the LeapTalk English Podcast, your cozy space for honest, real-life conversations in clear, accessible English. I'm Mary.
And I'm Albert. Welcome back, everyone.
Albert, let me start today with a question that might feel a little heavy. Have you ever been in a room full of people, maybe at a party, a workplace, or a family gathering, where everyone was laughing and talking, but inside you felt completely, totally alone?
Wow, Mary. Yes. I think almost everyone has felt that at some point, but very few people talk about it. You smile, you nod, you answer, "I'm fine," when people ask how you are. But behind that smile, you feel completely detached from everyone around you.
Exactly. And what's fascinating is that social media is currently talking about a term for this emotional state, hyperindependence.
Hyperindependent, meaning someone who has learned to rely so completely on themselves that they refuse to ask for help, even when they are drowning in stress.
Yes, they wear their self-reliance like a badge of honor, but deep down, it often masks a deep fear of isolation or fear of being a burden to others.
And for people learning a new language or living in a foreign country, this feeling is doubled. You don't want people to think your English is weak, so you stay guarded and solve every problem in silence.
That is precisely what we are exploring today, the psychology of hyperindependence, why asking for help feels so terrifying, and how to build meaningful connections in English by opening up.
If you're listening today, this episode is custom crafted for B1 and B2 learners. Settle into a quiet space, take a deep breath, and let the English flow naturally.
Later on, we'll step into our signature word tour with 8 powerful, emotionally intelligent words to help you articulate complex feelings.
And near the end, in Say It Better, we'll transform silent, isolation-driven thoughts into warm, vulnerable, and grounded English expressions.
So let's step away from the pressure of having to do everything alone and explore this together.
Mary, why do you think so many of us build up this hyper-independent wall? Why is asking for help so hard?
I think modern culture teaches us that needing people is a sign of weakness. We are praised for being strong, independent, and self-reliant. So when life gets overwhelming, our brain convinces us that showing vulnerability will make people judge us.
Vulnerability, meaning the courage to show your true, imperfect feelings, even when it feels risky or uncomfortable.
Exactly. We convince ourselves that if we tell a friend, "I'm having a really hard time right now," they will think we are annoying or needy. We fear becoming a burden.
That word burden, a heavy load or responsibility that causes distress to someone else.
Yes, but the irony is, when a friend comes to you and asks for help, do you think they are a burden?
Never. You feel honored that they trusted you enough to open up.
Precisely, but we rarely extend that same grace to ourselves.
Did you have a moment in your own life, Mary, where you realized your hyper-independence was actually hurting you?
Oh, absolutely. When I first moved out on my own years ago, I wanted to prove to everyone that I could handle everything. I got sick with a terrible fever, had no groceries, and needed medicine. A neighbor texted asking if I needed anything, and I typed, "I'm totally fine, thank you." I spent 3 days shivering in bed alone because I refused to be a burden.
Gently, oh, Mary, you chose isolation over receiving care.
I did. It took me years to realize that being receptive to support isn't weak. It's how human beings actually bond. People want to help you, but you have to lower your guard first.
Receptive, meaning open and willing to receive ideas, help, or care from others.
Exactly. True connection requires letting down that emotional wall.
Now, let's slow down and step into our word tour. Here are 8 valuable words to help you talk about emotions, independence, and connection.
Our first word is hyper-independent.
Hyper-independent. Hyper-independent.
Hyper-independent describes an extreme level of self-reliance where a person feels forced to do everything alone and strongly avoids asking for help.
Identifying emotional patterns.
Realizing I was hyper-independent helped me understand why I felt so burnt out.
Or encouraging connection. You don't have to be hyper-independent all the time. It's okay to ask for support.
Our second word is isolation.
Isolation. Isolation.
Isolation is the state of feeling cut off, separated, or detached from social connections and meaningful relationships.
Expressing deep feelings.
Living in a new city can sometimes lead to temporary feelings of isolation.
Or breaking the pattern. Sharing your story is the fastest way to break through emotional isolation. Our third word is vulnerability.
Vulnerability. Vulnerability.
Vulnerability is the willingness to show your real emotions, flaws, or struggles, even when there is a risk of feeling exposed.
Reclaiming strength.
Showing vulnerability takes far more courage than pretending to be fine.
Or deepening friendships.
Real connection begins when we allow ourselves to show a little vulnerability.
Our fourth word is burden.
Burden. Burden.
A burden is a heavy physical, emotional, or mental load that causes distress or worry to yourself or others.
Overcoming irrational guilt.
Asking a good friend for advice does not make you a burden.
Or offering support. Let me help you carry that burden. You don't have to handle it alone. Our fifth word is self-reliant.
Self-reliant. Self-reliant.
Self-reliant describes being able to depend on your own abilities, resources, and decisions without needing constant guidance.
A balanced perspective.
It is great to be self-reliant, but balance is key.
Or recognizing limits.
Being healthy means being self-reliant while knowing when to seek support.
Our sixth word is detached.
Detached. Detached.
Detached describes feeling emotionally distant, disconnected, or uninvolved in a situation or relationship.
Describing emotional fatigue.
When I get overwhelmed, I tend to feel emotionally detached from the room.
Or returning to presence. Deep breathing helped me feel less detached and more present. Our seventh word is guarded.
Guarded. Guarded.
Guarded describes being cautious, reserved, and unwilling to reveal your private thoughts or feelings easily. Understanding social barriers.
She seemed guarded at first, but she warmed up once we started talking.
Or letting down defenses. It takes time to stop feeling so guarded when speaking a second language.
Our eighth word is receptive.
Receptive. Receptive.
Receptive describes being willing, open, and ready to receive help, ideas, affection, or feedback from others.
Opening up to support.
Try to be receptive when people offer you a helping hand.
Or building trust.
He was very receptive to my honest thoughts during our conversation.
What a meaningful and relevant vocabulary set for deep human connection. Let's recap them. Hyperindependent, isolation, vulnerability, burden, self-reliant, detached, guarded, and receptive. Now let's move into Say It Better, where we take isolated, silent thoughts and transform them into warm, confident, and articulate English expressions.
Let's look at this common line. I can't tell anyone I'm struggling because I don't want to annoy them.
Reframe that fear of being a burden into mature emotional honesty.
I tend to be hyper-independent, but I am learning that asking for support doesn't make me a burden.
Or, I feel a bit overwhelmed right now, and I would love to talk things through.
What about when you feel completely alone in a group, but you just say, I'm fine, everything is great?
Stop hiding behind a fake mask. Express yourself with subtle grace.
To be honest, I'm feeling a little detached today, but I'm really glad to be here with you.
Or, I've been feeling a bit guarded lately, so I'm trying to practice being more present.
Here's another one. I have to fix this problem by myself because I don't want people to think I'm weak.
Choose authentic connection over artificial strength.
I am naturally self-reliant, but I recognize that showing vulnerability is a strength.
Or, I am trying to be more receptive to help instead of carrying everything on my own.
These alternative expressions protect your mental well-being and build genuine bridges with the people around you.
Exactly, Albert. Language is built to connect us, not to keep us isolated behind walls.
So let's open up the comments section for today's community challenge.
Have you ever struggled with asking for help because you didn't want to feel like a burden? Share your experience below and try to use at least one word from today's word tour.
Thank you for taking this time out of your day to listen, reflect, and grow with us.
Remember, you don't have to carry everything alone. Take care.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.